Hey everyone, and happy Star Wars Day. Welcome back to another episode on the 77th Combine Hard Mode Survival Realm. It's been a while since I posted a video, so I just wanted to hop on and show you the progress that's been going on our realm and catch you guys up. And since it's Star Wars Day, I'll show you a lot of the Star Wars stuff we've been making at our base and a lot of the progress we've made. And so let's go ahead and jump into it and I'll show you around. So here in the gaming district, we've been slowly building different games for everyone to play. And I actually came over and built this carousel, which was based off a tutorial I found on YouTube. So I'll link that in the description below. So check that out. And all it is a couple honey block piston feed tapes underneath. And we had a heck of a time coming over to bringing these llamas over and trying to get them in here and finding all the different colors of llamas. And yeah, just finding them was hard enough because they weren't spawning anywhere nearby. And so we had a server-wide hunt for these. So yeah, you can see we got the designed by FedEx Gaming and we have the exit and the entrance for the little line. And I'll show you some other stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn this on and we will hop on the carousel. Let's see if we can get on one. Kind of a pointless little contraption, but I thought it looked funny and I thought it fit this area pretty well, so I decided to go ahead and build it. As you can see, there's plenty of hot air balloons floating around the gaming district. We decided as the op team to give away a shulker full of rockets and a bunch of other rockets to second and third place. And so we voted, and I believe this one or this one were the top two, and this one was number 3. Just in case you were wondering, this was my submission right here in all its glory, and yeah, I didn't win. Also here in the gaming district, we have a working Connect 4 game that I have yet to play. There's a dunk game over here where you and an opponent shoot arrows at each other, or maybe tridents, I guess you could use, and try to dunk the other person in a dunk tank. And then I came over and built this invisible maze, which I got the idea from Mumbo. I think it was season 5 of Hermitcraft. He built a bunch of mazes in their gaming district, and one of them was a couple rooms of a small invisible maze, which is just fence posts underneath and then some slabs. And because the fence posts are technically 1.5 blocks tall and you put carpet on top of them, you can't see them, but you can't cross. So me trying to cross this way just won't, because there's a fence post right here. And yeah, of course I had to put a llama in just because I thought it was funny. And yeah, and there's a little diamond storage. You can in case you want to see the solution from underneath, you can pay a diamond and it'll drop you in there and it'll show you the underneath where you can look and kind of hopefully find the solution. But trust me, once you get in there, it's still impossible to solve. Since there's been a lot more interest in my channel lately because of some other videos I've been making, I decided to go ahead and try to get back in the habit of making these videos, even if it's just once a week or once in a while. But I'm hoping to make this a little bit more of a priority. I ended up doing a lot of this end area because there was no other bases out this way, and I really wanted a proper tunnel for our Star Wars base. So yeah, I mentioned it was Star Wars Day, and as some of you know who have been subscribed to me early on, we started a Star Wars themed base. And although as of the last episode, there wasn't really much Star Wars theme itself going on, aside from a few design concepts. What is this? I know the horse is out, whatever. What is this? Why is this here? Maybe it's there for a reason. I'm going to leave it. Lots has changed at the base since the last time I recorded. As you can see, the pathways have all been changed out for the cyan terracotta and black stained glass, and we've been farming end rods. There's little bits of kyber crystal, rifts coming through the ground and everything. Oh, put that back. And yeah, you can just see we've been trying to theme this a little bit more. And here's the overview of our base. You can see that the river has been added that I was talking about early on. We ended up digging all this out and covering this whole lake and river in sand, lining the beaches with sand just so it looks nice. And we dug out a whole mountain over here. Yeah, just really have been working hard on the base, and you can see there's little vehicles here and there around the base, which I'll show you. I think this map needs to be updated because that platform's not up there anymore. And yeah, you can see the Millennium Falcon, which I think I've teased in an episode, but I don't know if I ever released it, so I'll let you see that. And then this was a horrible attempt at pixel art to cover our creeper farm. So yeah, let's go ahead and fly around and I'll show you guys the outside of the base, and then we'll go ahead and look at the inside of the base. So here's the landing platform that I made and ended up being too small for the scale of what we've been doing. This is the area we dug out the mountain and been laying the sand for the river, and I'm going to need more rockets so I can fly around. We'll have to just use the Riptide for now. But yeah, you can see Desi's been making the TIE Fighter, the Millennium Falcon over there, and we have an X-Wing up here. We have the AT-AT Walker over here, and there's AT-ST through the trees over here, which now that I can't fly, I can't show these to you properly. But then there's also Kylo Ren's TIE Striker up here. So yeah, lots of stuff going on over here. I'll show you guys the inside of the base. I was shocked when I came out of the base one day and saw that the AT-AT Walker was over there, because the scale of it just really dwarfed what I built over here for the main tower of the base. And yeah, with as cool as it is, it just made all the work that I put in here seem really minuscule and small. But I still love the vehicles around the base, because they just make everything exactly what we were envisioning from the start. You can see here's our storage room. It's expanded quite a bit. I think the last time I showed this, there was a wall here and just some chests, but we soon learned that this wasn't enough storage for us. And even now we're going to be running out of room pretty soon. So yeah, we just got all of our stuff here. No auto sort or anything. We're pretty good at staying organized and keeping everything sorted, and we never got around to building a sorter. And I think by now it wouldn't really fit because of the smelter and stuff that's back there, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm still fine with it. You can see we've built this nice little pit down here, and it goes down to the abyss. Down on the bottom floor, you can see we have a creeper farm output down here, which doesn't really produce a whole lot. Over here we have a gold farm that Darren built for us, and then we ended up building the sorting system and the killing chamber and stuff after he came in and built the gold farm. So I can show you the maintenance aspect of it, this side of it. It's just a portal that has lava to light it, and then a dispenser with water to turn it off, because pigmen have a higher chance of spawning when a portal is lit. So you just turn it on and off really fast, and it spawns a lot of pigmen. And this has been our XP farm. I believe this was designed by Navy Nexus, and so we did the tutorial for that. But yeah, as you can see, this thing just drops pigmen like crazy, and the XP gets really, really crazy. I don't know if it's going to shoot XP now, because someone might have come and used it, and it implements a trident killer, which if you're not the one that threw the tridents, you most likely won't get the XP unless that person's online and nearby. So this is a project I started and didn't really get around to finishing, but this was the throne room of Snoke from The Last Jedi. I got the idea to just throw down some red concrete and light it from the bottom, just to kind of get that gradient of the red effect. And once I got that down, we started working on the gold farm and started working on different things, and I just kind of lost interest. I'm hoping to finish this sometime soon, but the concept worked and I'm happy about that. So hopefully I can get back in here soon and finish that. All right, why am I holding a piece of terracotta? Now I'm going back down, I guess, because I went the wrong way. But yeah, back here is the creeper farm. Let me see if I can poke in and show you what it looks like in there. Uh-oh, I think I just broke it. Yeah, it's just a bunch of platforms, buttons, and there. See, what happens is they spawn in here, and then they get stuck on the button, and then they don't go anywhere. So I have to come in every once in a while and kind of fix that. Let's go ahead and... I think if I put a block there, then it's going to spawn spiders, so I'll leave that. Just another thing that I broke and have to fix. Early on in the season, I was just digging a hole to put farms in. And then as I was doing that, I kind of had this idea to make it like on the Death Star, where they had the little bridges and the pit underneath. But I really wish I would have made it a lot bigger, you know, a lot wider, have more of the pit effect, because this seems kind of small and it's not very intimidating. But it is what it is, and I still like how it came out. All right, I got some rockets. Let's check out all this stuff so you can see better what we've been up to. So yeah, there's a little bunker down here, a little AT-ST. Here's the AT-AT and X-Wing flying straight at it. Up here, you get a good vantage point of what we've been working on. Kind of terraformed this lake a little bit, made it only 2 blocks deep, and filled the whole thing with sand. I have plans for this in the middle, although now I'm looking at it, it kind of looks like Australia. I've been making a point to fill in this whole area with trees because it looks really cool with the walker coming through the trees, and I want to make a bunch of like broken down trees and a pathway like it came through, you know, the jungle and kind of knocked everything down. And then a lot of this was terraformed from a desert over to a jungle kind of theme, even though it's in a savanna, because I really like the tall jungle trees. Everything else, all the other trees, the shorter ones, the acacia and everything, I think they're a little too short for the good scale of this thing. I really like how it pops through with the tall jungle trees. Like it even dwarfs the tall jungle trees. So I think it looks pretty cool. And yeah, we've just been planting trees, planting grass, doing that sort of thing. you know, all the fun stuff everyone really wants to watch you do on Minecraft videos. Yeah, let's go over here. Hopefully we don't die. Go over here and I'll show you the villager breeder that we started. And yeah, this is just a open villager system that, you know, we could have built a breeder and dropped it in and selective with the villagers and did all the rolling and stuff, but I don't know. I just didn't have the motivation to really do all that. I liked how last season my villagers were just able to walk around as they please, and yeah, I wasn't really worried about getting specific trades or anything. As you can see, they're all mostly cartographers aside from a few librarians we had. We were trying to trade with cartographers to get the Woodland Mansion map so we can go raid the Woodland Mansion, which is kind of a tradition we have every season. Towards the end of the season, we'll go through and raid the Woodland Mansion. Although now it seemed kind of pointless because with raid farms and, you know, the pillage update, there's really not much at the mansion to do. You don't really get any loot that you can't get anywhere else. And then as far as like difficulty, by this time, it's just way too easy. There was, I think, 4 of us raiding it, and it took us like 5 minutes and we were done. So here's the Millennium Falcon. Again, all these vehicles Desi built, and I think the builder's name is on the foot of this one. So I'll show that real quick so you guys can know who this is from. Looks like it's from Alcestris. I'm hoping I say that right. Let's take a look inside. We got Luke Skybarker over here, a bunch of storage over here in the corner. Back here we have the hyperdrive. Hi hyperdrive, how you doing? And I didn't see him in here, but we'll go ahead and look. Maybe he's in the cockpit. Usually you have your co-pilot in the cockpit, and he's not up here. All right, let's go find our co-pilot. I think he got out. Hello? Where are you? Hello? 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 I think I see him. I think that's him. I don't know how you would have got this far. Mubaka. Man, he got far. We had him trapped in the cockpit, and he made it all the way down here. Are you good, dude? Maybe he doesn't like being up there no more. All right. Hi, Mubaka. What's up? That's going to be about it for this episode, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this little server tour and catch up for those that are new to the channel or those that have been wondering what's been going on since the last time I posted. There are a few builds from some other server members that are really amazing. And if you guys want to see those, leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, if you want to see me build some stuff, you know, post that too, because I'm kind of curious as to what kind of format you guys are enjoying more. Oh yeah, May the 4th be with you. I was just about done editing this video and I got a message from Darren saying we had a surprise at our base. So I logged in and saw this. May the 4th be with you both, Darren. Thanks, Darren. Happy Star Wars Day to everybody. See y'all next time. Bye.